then called Judith, then cut yourself free.
Yeah.
In that order.
Yeah.
Okay. Marie, there are inconsistencies in your story. I mean, the dialing alone, we have 4 different versions, tied, untied, with your hands, with your toes.
I dialed with my hands.
Then why did you tell Connor you used your toes?
I didn't. Maybe I did.
You just told me you didn't.
It's really confusing.
Yeah, for us too, and we're not the only ones.
What do you mean?
There are other people who don't know that what you told us about the rape, that is the truth.
Who?
Well, Judith, for one.
She said that?
And Connor's statement.
What about it?
It's also inconsistent with yours. So he knows the version you told him, and then he finds out it's not what you told us. It makes it very hard for him to believe you too.
He said he didn't believe me? Why would he say that?
And then there's the crime scene. I mean, we couldn't find any physical evidence there was anyone else in your apartment that night.
There was.
Marie, I want to be really clear about something. I don't think you're a bad person. And I also don't think this was some big, thought-out thing, but given the inconsistencies in your story and the lack of evidence is becoming a puzzle, it's very hard for us to piece together. Right? So, I'm going to tell you a version that does fit together. Oh, okay? A young woman, been through a ton of bad stuff, on her own for the first time, just broke up with her boyfriend, feeling isolated, feeling lonely, might, on the spur of the moment, coming up with something without thinking it through that would get her the attention she needs, because you haven't gotten enough attention in your life. I can see that. You haven't been cared for or protected, and that is not your fault. Okay? So Marie, just tell me. I need to know. It's my job. Is there really a rapist running around that we need to be worried about? Because we can't leave until you give me an answer.
No.
There was no rapist. No one came in your apartment. And the shoelaces, the knife, you did that. Okay. Thank you, Marie.
Can I go now?
We need a statement.